Hello everybody, it is Emery48 here and welcome back to another video. Today, again, we're stepping away from Star Wars for a minute, but I had to talk about the Doctor Who 3-episode special that recently finished up on Disney Plus. Still talking about Disney Plus, even though it's not Star Wars. I'm hoping more Doctor Who comes out on Disney Plus, especially the new seasons, and it'd be great if they could bring back the old episodes and put it all in one place on Disney Plus. That's easily accessible for people to find, even if it's only in America, because I'm sure BBC has their own platform for people in the UK. Now, on to the episodes. It's great to see David Tennant back, as always. I'm happy to see him in any show. He's in 3 of my favorite universes of all time: Doctor Who, Star Wars, and Marvel. The only one he's really missing out on for any, but I believe he's in Harry Potter too. The one he's really missing out on for me is Lord of the Rings, but I think it's a little past that point of new Lord of the Rings stuff, unless they release something else. But it'd be cool for him to get into that universe too, although I don't know where he would fit. But it's fine. On to the episodes. Episode 1, the story was oddly disappointing. I was hoping it wasn't going to set the tone for the rest of the specials. I didn't really like the story. I thought they took too many breaks from the story to try and forcefully be politically correct and progressive, which I just didn't feel was necessary. But that's the way they took with that one. Donna Noble is probably my least favorite companion of the reboot since 2006. So her being the main companion brought back was a bit disappointing. Her family was fine, I guess. I don't know. That first episode, didn't like it. The second episode was very intriguing. It was a mystery. And anytime Doctor Who brings in that mystery aspect and you see the Doctor's confused, it's really cool. I thought they did that episode really well. Had a lot of fun with it. It was good. Overall, good. Donna Noble was still in it, obviously, but didn't get in the way. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but that's how I felt. And we get to see Wilf at the end, which unfortunately I believe he passed sometime around the time of this being filmed. But it was great to see him back for one last hurrah. And episode 3 was incredible. It was a bit terrifying. Neil Patrick Harris was an amazing villain in this. I didn't know the Toymaker existed because that was from like Pertwee or something like that, the first Doctor. But Neil Patrick Harris played it incredibly, and I don't think anyone was surprised that there was a song and dance number in a Neil Patrick Harris Doctor Who episode, but it oddly fit the story and the theme of that character perfectly. The bi-generation was interesting. It's not what I was expecting. I can't say I'm surprised looking back on it. It does feel like a very easy and lazy way to make sure that David Tennant is still somewhere in the universe for a rainy day when they need to pull David Tennant back to get the ratings back up again. My only hope is that this doesn't overshadow the new Doctor, who I cannot pronounce his name. I don't even know where I would begin with that. I'm sorry. The fact that David Tennant is living in London with a TARDIS, I feel like is going to overshadow anything that happens in England with the new Doctor. Or anywhere in general, but especially in London, present day, where it's like, oh, this Doctor's struggling. I hope fans aren't like, oh, why doesn't he just get David to help him? You know, that kind of thing. So I hope he doesn't get overshadowed, but at the same time, his Doctor needs to get written well in the first season. I think that's been an issue of Doctors post Matt Smith. Peter Capaldi especially, I think he turned out to be an amazing Doctor, but the first season, it kind of felt like they didn't know how to write him. So hopefully we can get a well-written first season for this new Doctor. And honestly, the energy that he brought in that finale of the specials was great, so I'm very hopeful. And they were able to write some really creepy episodes in these specials. So maybe they'll use those brains with this new Doctor, and we might get something along the lines of old school Weeping Angels kind of episode, because that would be awesome. Maybe not necessarily the Weeping Angels, but a similar scary kind of thing, because we got that third one was not scary, but a bit frightening, if that makes sense. Overall, the specials I enjoyed. 2 out of 3 were great. 1 was forgettable. Luckily, you can skip the first one if you don't enjoy it on a rewatch, because it's pretty unnecessary towards the story, other than the fact that Donna breaks the TARDIS. That's all you really need to know from that first one. But overall, like the specials, it said there was a Christmas episode, which I'm hoping is this Christmas and not next Christmas, because I don't feel like waiting a whole year for another one. But it does seem weird to me that there would be one coming out this Christmas, and there's like a 2-week break now. I don't get why they wouldn't have just pushed back the start of the specials like a week or 2, just to do 4 episodes in a row. But it's British television. It runs on a different schedule than US, so I'm not going to complain about new episodes. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of Doctor Who specials. I don't know what to call them. Were they an anniversary special? Did I miss that? It might have been an anniversary special. Let me know what you thought of them down in the comments below. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.